Alright, very nice. Welcome back, everybody. This is Clever Trev, and we are on part 16 of my Let's Play Stardew Valley. And we're on day 27 of fall, year 1, so it's almost winter, year 1. But day 27 of fall every year, you get to have this little festival called the Spirits Eve Festival. And let's load her in. I've got 23 hours, 11 grand in the bank. So the Spirits Eve Festival, it takes place on the 27th of fall every year. You enter the festival by going to Pelican Town between 10 and 11:50 p.m., so it's a later thing. And when you leave after it's over, you'll go back to your farm at midnight. And during this festival, there's a maze, which you can possibly obtain the golden pumpkin, which is just a rare item in the game. And you can also get a rare crow, jack-o'-lantern. There's not a whole lot going on during this festival. So looks like I got a bunch of junk in my inventory right now, and I always start it off the same. Check the weather for tomorrow. It's gonna be a good day tomorrow, and as far as our luck today, not gonna have luck. And wouldn't you know it, I've got a bunch of pumpkins that I'm about to harvest. That'll be a lot of money, a lot of profits. So appreciate you watching. Hope you like Stardew Valley like I do. And as always, I go on mute. Thanks for tuning in. Clever Trev over and out. What's up, Jake Newman? See you just tuning. You watched my No Man's Sky freighter video. Yeah, that's might be the best video I've ever made. I hope it helps. You got any questions or anything? Let me know. Yeah, I pretty much showed exactly what happens. And this is Stardew Valley, a little farming simulation, kind of a game that I played just to relax. And I don't comment much, I just actually plugged in my mic just to say hey, so... Yeah, let me know if you got any questions, or... Good old No Man's Sky. I was cracked on that game. The game is like meth. Yeah. Holla. Anybody else that's watching? What's up? We just got into the, what's this called? Spirits Eve Festival. But, Clever Trev, thanks for tuning in. Click! Alright, Jake. This is the kind of game I never thought I'd like. You know, I don't like games where you, like, have to, like, socialize with people. And really, I don't really ever do that. I don't really create friendships in this game. I don't really care. But, dude, this game is 100% worth it. This is probably, like, I've played thousands of games in my life. This is top 10 my favorite games pretty easily, maybe even top 5. As far as the game, like, if you were to recommend, just kind of game that you're just trying to relax, you're not trying to, like, kill stuff, or, like, you know, sometimes you play, like, shooters and RPGs and it's just everything's blowing up and it's, like, kind of stressful. This is the complete opposite. This game, you control your own pace. You know, you start the game and you just kind of inherit a rundown farm, and the rest of it is up to you. You can decide to grow plants, you can go fishing, you can grow livestock, and everything, you know, the more you play, the more you learn. And it's got these weird little events like this. But, I mean, Stardew Valley was made by one dude. I forget his name, but Chucklefish Games is the developer, and I'm like in a haunted maze right now. I beat this in the past. I just gotta keep going. Ooh, a spider. I like spiders. But whatever I think this game is like $20. Oh my god, the most worth $20 ever. Here we go. I think that was the only tricky part to this maze, is just going through that grass. I gotta go over here. There we go. There's little secrets in here. Come on. What am I missing? I was reading the wiki earlier. God. Am I stupid? Go up here. Go right. Oh, so, and also, Jake, it's going to add co-op soon. They've already added co-op on the Switch and on PC, and they're adding co-op soon on PS4 and Xbox, so promise you it's going to be one of the best purchases you'll ever have. Thanks for the sub. I'll sub you back if you actually have channels or videos or anything, but yeah, man, just go download it. It takes like 20 seconds to download because it's not a small game. I mean, it's not a very big game at all. And just boot it up and start playing. I swear to God. If you like Super Nintendo games, graphics, cute little soundtrack. But awesome. I'm happy for you. Welcome to the good life. What's up, brother? I see you subbed to me the other day. Appreciate it. I think either I was already subbed to you or I subbed right to you once I noticed that. I'm assuming I already was subbed. I pretty much subbed everybody. That's nice. But just playing a little Stardew Valley. I usually don't chat much. I usually have my mic unplugged, but I was just chatting with Jake over there, talking about he just bought this game and told him how lucky he is to. I've just bought it. One of the greatest games ever made. But how you doing, Trub? Trub? Turn this stuff back. Ooh, I can plant this gel jack-lantern. This obviously needs to go right. What? Oh, it has to go in my house, maybe? Ah, that sucks. Boop. Haha. That's funny. Yeah, dude, my channel is 9 years old. I've been doing this. But I mean, I didn't really start streaming really much until, honestly, I was starting to play with Slayer. When I started playing with Slayer, I kind of got motivated to just do a little more streaming. But yeah, doing good. It's Sunday night, and I took this whole next week off, so I don't have to work all week. So I'm just kind of enjoying the day, farming a little bit. I'm about to hit the hay, not in real life. In this game, see my character's getting tired. Because in this game, if you stay up too late, the next day when you wake up, your stamina is drained. So we're just gonna go to sleep. Go to sleep. But, you know, I got 25 grand in the bank from last night. You could tell a pickled pumpkin, say that 10 times fast. You can see the pickled pumpkin gives me a really good profit there. It's 600, almost 700 bucks, or 700 gold per pickled pumpkin. As opposed to the cranberry jelly or the pickle jelly where there's only 100 or 200 per. And we are on the day 28 of fall, which means it's the very last day of fall. Tomorrow, once this guy wakes up, or excuse me, once Princess Leia wakes up, it's going to be day 1 of winter. And that's kind of where the grind starts, because during the winter, your crops do not grow, besides very limited crops. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow, even though it's day 1 of winter. Oh, welcome. Good humor. Okay, so we're going to have good luck. Good day to mine. Each day you have different fortune, different luck. Ooh, a new recipe artichoke dip. Sounds delicious. Dope! So, you know, when you learn new recipes, they show up over here. I have to actually cook them, but... And here we are. You can see my ground is starting to become untilled. There's a little corn. And sadly, because this is the last day of fall, nothing is going to grow tomorrow, so whatever doesn't grow, it's all going to die off. We got a few little random pumpkins that I must have not watered, or I must have planted those a day late. And I'm just storing all of my fruits and vegetables. I'm starting to store in this chest because now that I've got all of these little what are they called? Preserve jars. All these things are preserve jars. And what I can do is take my pumpkins and my fruits and put them in these preserve jars, wait like a week, and then once they're finished, they're increased in value. So I'm essentially just increasing all my profits by, instead of just, you know, like I could, all these fruits, you know, I could sell, I'll just do an example here, one of each. I could sell like this pumpkin today, I could sell this silver pumpkin, regular pumpkin, cranberries, let's even sell a slime and a sap, and why the hell not, and a torch, who cares. That way tomorrow morning you can see all the different values. So all that stuff it's gonna sell tonight. So once I wake up in the morning, all the stuff I just sold, I'll get all that money. Alternatively, you can go sell it in the shop right away. And any trophy hunters out there, make sure you water the dish and pet your pet every day. Once you do that enough times, you'll get a little hidden trophy. But if anybody's still watching, let me give you a little quick farm tour. So normally I have a bunch of plants cropped, or a bunch of plants planted here, and they're growing. But because I just harvested them all, so they're all gone, and I'm not going to plant them because it's almost winter and they would all just die. This is where I guess I would call my nursery, where I have all my trees, a bunch of trees growing, and eventually I can put these tappers on the trees, which will give me things like pine tar, maple syrup, I forget what else. Oh, we got some trees growing back. Let's get these while we can. Lately, wood has been kind of a scarce resource because I've already chopped down all my trees, and the trees take a while to grow back. I'm kind of low on wood, and wood you kind of need to almost build like everything and progress. So you might spend a little bit of time just chopping down some trees, because if I'm not mistaken, trees do not grow in the winter. I'm not positive on that, but I might as well chop as many down as I can just to maximize it. And what's cool is, you know, this is all on my farm right now. Right now I'm in like the bottom left of my farm. But the further you go in this game and the longer you play, you expand your farm. So eventually you might have pigs living down here, or you might have more plants growing down here. You could have, you might have a little rabbits growing, or you could have your sheep, and they would maybe be grazing. Tarab, this game is on pretty much every platform. This game is on PC, it's on PS4, Xbox, it's on the Switch, it's even on Android and Apple phones, tablets, whatever, if you have the current version or whatever. So, dude, highly recommend it if you have any of those platforms. I mean, it's a great mobile game. Like, I like to play, I don't really play like tablet games or phone games. I'm all about console, but if you like to play games on your phone or your tablet, this is like possibly the best game ever. Oh! My horse! So I just built my stable the other day, and now I get to name my horse. Okay, so what do we name him? Or her? This is Princess Leia. We're on Alderaan Farm. Chewie is my pet. What do we name our horse? I mean, her transport is the Millennium Falcon kind. Oh, you know what it's going to be? Who is she going to ride every day? You know it. I love you! I know! Oh, this is great. So, Princess Leia is riding Han Solo in the game. Sweet! Now I can cruise around on my horse. We're cruising. So, I'd say we probably go get 20% faster on the horse, it seems. But this will be great. Just navigating through town. Like, for example, why don't we just go to the let's go to the blacksmith. Well, before we go to the blacksmith, let's pick up the stuff we've been storing for the next time we visit the blacksmith. And therefore, well, look, we're cruising. This is great. Giddy up, Han. Never tell me the odds, says Han Solo, the horse. Oh, that's the problem with the horse, though. It doesn't fit through very small gaps, which is kind of annoying. It's coming soon on Android? I swear it just came out, though. I think it's here. Or maybe, like, if you read an article, I swear now it's, like, out. Maybe it's real soon, but I thought it just came out, like, a couple days ago. Okay, so we can go to the blacksmith here and buy stuff. I don't really want to waste money on that. We can also upgrade our tools, which I don't have. I'm not ready for. But what we're going to do is we're going to process geodes, and all these things here I've kind of collected over time, and we bring them to the blacksmith, and he'll crack them open. Oh, sandstone. So we're breaking apart the crappy ones first. Jagoite, I think that's new. Rock. So we're gonna just kind of slowly work our way up. Crack some more of these open. Copper ore. Malachite. Gold ore. But yeah, Trev, I got an Android as well. I actually do have an iPad, but it's a little outdated. It's like an iPad Mini too, so I can't play Stardew on it. Sadly, I wish I could. Oh, what do we got there? Hematite. That's new. Yeah, what's cool is as we're discovering new things in this game, you know, I believe we just discovered some brand new things that we haven't discovered this whole playthrough, and we'll be able to bring those to the museum. And you can donate these discoveries to the museum, and every few donations to the museum you unlock new items. So that's just like another different way to progress through the game. Just it's great for people that like to collect things, and you know, it gives the game some extra playability because there's always things that you can do. So we're gonna go to the museum right here. Conveniently, it's right next to the blacksmith. Just found some garbage. I'm gonna donate. And look at that, we can donate this stuff here. Pick where it goes. Let's put it over here. We can donate this stuff. Come on, let's hope this gives us a reward. Cross your fingers. Hey! Because that was our last one. You have iPad 3, it runs on iOS 9, the new pad works. It was first. And last purchase of Apple product. I mean, ooh, bear statue, man. So, okay, nice. So, play on the note. I've got a love-hate with Apple as well. What I really like about the iPad is I'm an artist and I like to draw, and I bought a stylus for the iPad, and I've been using an app called Sesame Sketches or something. It's great for that. Like the iPad has really good like sensitivity and touch, and it's just solid built. What I don't like about the Apple products is how they're just so rigid. Like they just don't let you do anything. There's not a whole lot of like leeway. You can't really customize it as much as I'd like to. So we're back at the farm. Time to unload our crap. And I've got everything in different boxes, so this is kind of my raw materials: wood, stone, clay. And then right next to it we have our miscellaneous objects, which we're actually about to be full of. Crap. That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. Trash. Put that bear statue somewhere. This chest is going to be our edibles, kind of like forage, vegetables, kind of random stuff. This is our flowers and our fish. And this is our planting stuff, so like seeds, fertilizer, sap, pinecone seed, acorn seed. And then this chest up here is our like mining stuff. So we got our iron ore, our copper ore, gold ore. We'll put our charcoal up there. And then we got this pretty sweet looking bear statue, which will, let's go home. Let's put the statue somewhere. We're kind of running out of space in our house here, but whatever. Put the bear next to the fire. Hopefully we didn't kill that bear. It's like it's just a sculpture. It's fine. So the problem is, alright, so it's 2 o'clock p.m. Sunday the 28th of winter. Got plenty of time. I kind of need to organize my stuff here. As you can see, I've completely ran out of space in this... Oh crap, what am I doing? This chest is completely full. So let's start... Okay, we can take this out, that. I should almost make a mineral chest. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to make it a different color. Alright, so first of all, let's get some wood. Let's build ourselves a chest. Let us equip that chest. And let's put it right here. That'll be our mineral chest. Let's make it, can change the colors. I'm gonna do like this blue. That looks like a mineral, right? And let's just start chucking just grab all these minerals out of this chest. Mineral. Eventually I'll have a chest for every individual type of item, but we're still on year 1. I'm only like 30 hours in, you know. It's such a good game though. There's always, even when there's nothing to do, there's something to do. Like right now I don't have a whole lot to do, but I've really been needing to organize all my stuff lately. So we're gonna just throw all this crap in the mineral chest. And this is trash right here, and I might even just start JoJoNet 2.0 trial CD. That's great. Mineral. There we go. So we got our mineral chest. We got our flower chest. We've got our forage, fruit, and vegetable chest. We've got our miscellaneous chest. It's got monster loot, it's got fish, it's got artifacts, trash. And then we've got our raw material chest. Clay, fiber, stone, hardwood. And let's throw our wood back in there. And then this chest here is our, we'll call it our blacksmith chest. Anytime we're heading to the blacksmith, or anytime we're really heading out to town, we'll put our stuff in there. And I forgot to put this mineral in there. And since we're at it, let's just build our trash chest right now. Even though we're running low on wood. Which sucks. I'm always running low on the wood. Where do we want our trash chest? Let's put it like up back here, kind of hidden. I don't want to accidentally. But I think we had some trash over here. Let's make sure we gather it all up. Is it this one? Damn it. There it was over here. Here we go. Where's the trash? Where's the trash? There it is. Okay, so we got 2 pieces of trash. We're going to throw that trash in the trash. We're going to throw that trash in the trash. And then we're going to change the color of this to trash. Let's do that one. That kind of matches the trash color. And therefore we should probably change this to... This is miscellaneous. What's a miscellaneous color? We don't have yellow yet. Let's do that. Yellow is miscellaneous. Remember that. Oh, we already got yellow. Orange? Sure. Orange-alanious. Alright, so what do we got? Put that back. Put this in here. Slime. And by the way, this is the most I've ever talked during Stardew Valley. Usually I'm on mute. Tarab got me going. And what's up, Eagle Eye? Welcome. We're just playing a little Stardew. What are you up to, Eagle? And so this is, I love this game. It's a very relaxing game. This is Clever Trev's happy space. And lately, you know, I've had some stress in my life, so I've just been playing this quite a lot. If I've got if I have a shitty day and shit's just pissing me off, all I gotta do is boot up Stardew Valley, and you know, let's say I don't want to deal with the stress in the world. I just want to start chopping down some of this shit right here. Let's make a big T for Turab. This one's for you, T. D&T. There it is. I don't got to worry about my kill-death ratio. I don't have to capture any objectives. I don't have like a grenade indicator about to blow up in my face. I don't have to equip any attachments. I don't got to loot anything. I mean, you do got to loot. I'm just farming, man. Got my little dog, Chewbacca. I lost my horse. I forgot where I parked him. Han! Where'd you go, dog? But, Eagle Eye, how's it going? You asked me. I told you, man. You got to answer now. How you doing? Let's see, it's Sunday night in real life, 10:30 p.m. for me. Where's everybody at? I'm in Minnesota, United States. Anybody else out of the U.S.? Crazy different time zone. Anybody eating dinner right now? It's time to go to bed. I'm just, you know, eating up, waiting for breakfast. I'm waking up, eating. The wires get crossed sometimes. So another cool thing about this game is, like, these are kind of, I would guess I'd call these all my side quests. So Caroline needs a pumpkin, Linus needs his basket, find the skull key. I gotta figure that out. Marnie needs some amaranth. A lot of this stuff I could do, actually. George needs a hot pepper. George! Demetrius needs a melon. I bet. Pam needs a pale ale. You can make brew. Ooh, Mayor Lewis needs his shorts. Jody needs a cauliflower, and Robin wants us to build a coop, which we could actually start working towards. I'm not sure what a coop costs. If anybody wants to Google that, what materials I need to build a coop in Stardew Valley. We're gonna start thinning this out a little bit. Grab those 4 golden pumpkins. Let's put Oh, by the way, there's one chest I haven't shown you. This chest right here. We're gonna call this our mining chest. So let's say I'm gonna spend the day mining. I'm gonna grab things like bombs. I might want this light ring. The staircases allow you to just drop down a floor, which is really important. And then I just also have some consumables, so while I'm mining and I'm running low on energy or health, I have stuff to sustain myself. And I've got a bunch of extra torches here. This is kind of just where I throw down my extra torches, so I'm not hogging up any I can't talk right now. Get it together. Instead of putting all these torches in a chest, I just throw them down, so I can they're just ready for me to grab. And it's 7:00 p.m., Sunday the 28th of spring. You hear the crickets chirping, which means it's almost nighttime. That's my X-Files. But let's do a whole 360 of the base. So I could go leave my farm here and go down here. This little house here, it's closed right now because it's too late. But this is where I would go to purchase. I could buy a chicken coop if I wanted to raise chickens. I could buy a little rabbit farm if I wanted to start raising rabbits. I could buy a farm and start raising pigs. A farm as well for these cows. Like these are cows up over here. It's not a farm, excuse me. It's a barn. But we don't want to stray too far from the base, so we're just gonna head back to our farm. And another thing to note, let's say you're new to Stardew Valley and you're getting close to winter and you see all of this grass out here, a lot of this stuff is going to die during the winter. So tomorrow, once it becomes the first of winter, things are going to start dying. Which, it's not very important early on. But where it's very important is if you're trying to raise livestock, because your livestock depends on that grass to feed them. So be sure to either stock up on grass and feed, or alternatively just make sure you have a lot of money, because you can alternatively just go and buy. You can just buy grass to feed your animals. And look at that, we got a tree that just sprouted up. We're gonna grab a tapper. Because I mentioned earlier, this area up here in our top left of our farm, this is our nursery. This is where we're going to have all of our trees growing, and we're going to have our tappers on our trees, which is therefore going to give us maple syrup and pine tar, and I'm forgetting the third one, oak resin, which are kind of tricky to obtain, so it's important to kind of try to get that going early. Try to get some trees going early with some tappers, because it takes so long to, even once you put a tapper on a tree, it takes forever for it to become something. But patience. And I don't know, I'm pretty content. I kind of get bored just waiting for it to become midnight. Sometimes I just go to bed early. Let's just do a little. Let's clear out our path a little bit. Even though it's kind of pointless, just kind of my OCD. You know what? Let's try to catch a fish real quick, because I haven't showed that yet in this stream. Try to get a good cast. The better cast you get, I believe, the better chances you have of catching better fish. And then, I'm terrible at this, by the way. For whatever reason, this little mini game. Oh, okay, I didn't. Okay, let's try that again. So you'll see what happens. I'm always bad at like little mini games like this where you. Come on now, I don't want garbage. Okay, it's probably because this little crappy pond here is not good for fishing. I should probably be fishing. Alright, yeah, okay, we're done with that. We just keep catching trash. But remember, we can go up here. This is where we're collecting our trash up here. Driftwood, broken glasses, broken seed. Alright. But Princess Leia, it's getting late. Princess Leia, sod buster. Let's go to bed. But before that, let's check. I can't remember. I think the weather is going to be beautiful tomorrow. Okay. Let's go to bed. But I don't know. Okay, so we were doing an experiment earlier to look at the different values of different products when I sell them. So let's look at them real quick. So I sold a gold pumpkin that was 480 gold, silver pumpkin 400, and a regular pumpkin 320. So as you can tell, it goes up 80 gold, which is 20%. And then cranberries, only 75 for a basic cranberry. But those are just forage. So sap, only 2 gold. Don't ever sell your sap. Sap is very valuable. You'd be surprised. Slime, 5 gold. Maple seed, 5 gold. Torch, 5 gold. Don't sell that stuff either. I'm doing this as an example of 5 gold is nothing. There's no reason to sell that stuff. You might as well keep it. It's more worthwhile if you just keep it and use it for alternative measures. And then so 480. So keep in mind, even the best pumpkin is 480 gold. Whereas once we make the once we turn it into jelly, it turns to like 700. So even a gold pumpkin, it's still worth it to turn it to jelly. So it's better to save your gold pumpkins unless you're really trying to get money right away, which is okay. Sometimes you want to just sell your stuff to get that quick money so that you can actually start expanding early in the game. This is a more late game. You know, I kind of get ahead of myself and really trying to get really big profits. The disadvantage is it. Oh, check it out, boys and girls. It's going to snow tomorrow. Neutral, so if we mine today, it's just going to be neutral luck. Winter, time to do some food, mining, fishing, and gathering. Upgrade your tools. So kind of what it's telling you is that because you cannot grow crops, you cannot harvest crops, you're better off doing things like mining, fishing, and also gathering. It sucks for me because I kind of depend on, like if you look at my farm over here, I have all these sprinklers built, which automatically, they're going to automatically water my plants every day. But now that it's winter, I got no plants. I can't plant anything. I can't put any seeds down. There's no reason to put my fertilizer down. But to be honest with you, that's kind of the beauty of this game is now that it's winter, I don't have to stress about planting things. And I don't have to stress about making sure that when my plants grow, I harvest them that day and I sell them. But, you know, so now I can focus on things like mining, like it said. So what do? And I love how the seasons change. Everything is snow now. The music changed. It's kind of like a music-y kind of sound. And let's check this out right here. I have a feeling none of these trees will grow. Let's hope they actually grow, but something tells me they won't. Oh, it's so bright now, too. I feel like I'm staring at like a bug light. So, this is where things get a little more difficult. And by the way, as you play the game, your character levels up. So, you have 5 different categories of leveling up. And really all you got to do to level it up is just do it. So, I've been farming a ton, so I'm already max level farming. I never fish, so I'm at level 0 fishing. We'll probably fix that during the winter because there's not a whole lot else to do. Combat level 7, and you get little perks. So, for example, once you hit level 5 fighting, you do 10% more damage. Once you get level 5 foraging, chance to double harvest. Mining, more ore. When you're chopping up ore, you get a little bit more ore. And farming level 5, 20% more animal products. I had to choose that. And then also, befriend coop animals quicker, and incubation time cut in half. And that's a little important subject. Depending on what you're trying to do, you do have to choose. You have to choose certain routes. And honestly, this route that I took here, the Coop Master, I would honestly go with the other route. I forget what it is, but I did that last time I played Stardew and I played through. And it's easier. This is better if you're trying to do chickens and rabbits and I can't remember, but anyway. Man, I've been talking a lot. Give me 1 sec. I need to just take a mental little. I'm gonna meditate for like 30 seconds. I'm trying to meditate.
No, it's okay. I can meditate while talking about Battlefield. So, I mostly play Battlefield, right? I play so many games. However, Battlefield is my favorite franchise. Battlefield is my. If you're talking about Call of Duty and Titanfall and Overwatch and Apex and Fortnite, Battlefield is my happy place. I've been playing Battlefield. I'm kind of old. I'm a little older than most gamers. I've been playing Battlefield since like the year 2000. So like 19 years of Battlefield for this old man here. Um, because Battlefield's great, but and I just like Dice, the developers of Battlefield. They also made Battlefront, which I just played today for the first time. How about you, Turub? What kind of games do you like? You play that? You play PUBG? Do you got a console? I forget. So Turab says he got PUBG on console and he didn't like it. When I saw PUBG on console, I didn't. It looked kind of shitty. Not on console, like PS3. When I was watching, like the day it came, or not PS3. God, the day PUBG came out on PS4, I was on top of it. I was checking it out, and it looked really bad. It looked really unstable, and I can't deal with that in games like that. Like if you make a competitive game like that, but like it's janky and like things don't work properly, and like you're getting killed because of like janky things as opposed to actually just getting killed by somebody that's better than you. Like I'm fine if somebody kills me because they outsmarted me, they're better at the reflexes, they're just good at killing me. That's perfectly fine. That's why I love those games. But if I'm dying in a game like that just because the game's just glitchy, oh fuck no. I'm out. I'll be done with that. Which is sad. But that's the thing with PUBG. That's like what it's known for. It's like, all right, yep. You timed. You came out with your game right at the right time. People want that kind of game. You kind of did it crappy though. Yeah, it's fun. It's got like some realistic stuff, and you can put attachments, and you're hiding in the bushes. But if you don't get any better, you just suck. You're gonna hurt people. It hurts the heart. But I guarantee I will get PUBG someday. Once it's on sale for like $10, I'm buying that shit, guaranteed. Because before I even ever played Battle Royale games, I was watching PUBG. And I'm like, this looks awesome. But I like competitive. Like I'm all about hardcore, like shooter, PvP stuff. But I'm you know, I'm always touting my KD. Got that 1.5 KD every game. But we're just kind of digging deep into the mines. Oh shit. When it turns red like this, that means you're about to get swarmed. But that's fine. I'm already at like the max level. Once I go to level 120, it just ends anyway, so I might as well just kill all these little bitches. I'm doing terrible. Did it. Oh, but anyway, I'm stalling out here, so I'm just gonna go back on mute and try to be more productive. I'm not much of a multitasker. As soon as I start trying to commentate, I just get nothing done. Clever Trev. Cuckoo.